What's going on, everybody? Today we're going to be playing the game where our allies scheme against us in order to capture the prince for the bounty placed on his head by a rival nation who betrayed our country. This is Valid, and today we're going to be playing more triangle strategy. Now, I don't know if you can see this on the bottom right corner, but we somehow unlocked a new character again. Oh, I just want to play the damn game. Oh, actually, it might just be Zana's character story. Okay, we might have... Well, either way, we unlocked a new character story. Let's just jump right into this. I don't want to waste any time.
I must say, your display of power was quite astonishing. One moment there wasn't a single cloud in the sky, and the next we were drenched to the bone. The townsfolk were certainly appreciative. And that means much in these trying times. Where did you learn such sorcery?
I was born with it, as were my forebears. In the far reaches of Hyzant, my people dwell, acting as shamans and summoning rain when the people cried for it.
You hail from Hyzant? I suppose we should count our blessings that you found your way to our ranks.
After watching, the other character stories, I have a feeling that her and Narv may potentially either be related or somehow his imaginary grandfather taught her as well as him, because they literally have all the same spells, at least so far. They're differently named, but they're the exact same.
So you're Zana. We've heard tell of a witch using her dark arts to frighten the peasants into submission. Rest assured, we shall conduct a thorough investigation into these rumors. In the meantime, your presence is requested at the Hierophant's palace.
Rumors from whom? There are no dark arts being practiced here. And the people are not scared of me. I provide them rain when they require it. That is all.
Quiet, witch. Save your remonstrations for the Inquisition.
Now, who's the guy next to her? Could that actually be Grandante? Oh, they don't say?
Is this their investigation? My guilt was decided ere they laid eyes upon me.
Perhaps they are threatened by the sight
Nope.
of the common folk huddled around your warming smile.
Probably not.
Princess Salt is a jealous mistress, after all, and her subjects cannot well suffer another to be so adored. It is as you said. If you appear before the Inquisition, you will surely be found guilty, and the punishment will be grave.
Then what recourse is left to me?
If the tentacles of the Church can reach this far, then nowhere in Hyzant is safe. We must flee our borders and go far from the gaze of the Zealots. It will be just as we promised each other. We'll start a new life, together.
Is that truly what you want? 'Tis hardly the new beginning we envisioned.
That matters not, only that it is ours.
Very well. Then let us meet again at nightfall. You know where. Until then, my love.
He's like, shit, I don't care about this country. She's got the nicest body in the entire country. I'm not letting her get away.
I shall count the minutes till next we meet.
Alas, he did not come. Another victim of the Inquisition's tyranny. Had he never met me, would he still be alive today? Should I have said nothing and fled alone in the night?
I am sorry for your loss, but you mustn't blame yourself. 'Twas hardly your fault. And you do not know his fate for certain. He could very well still be alive.
Perhaps. I tried to seek him out, but there was little I could do with the Church's agents breathing down my neck. They burned down his home, and his family was never heard from again. I fear the worst. The goddess of salt must be named so for the tears she causes. She took everything from me.
Oh yeah, the salty tears.
All of Hyzant. They bear
Pretty aptly
responsibility
named.
for my grief, and I aim to see that they answer for it. Although we have known each other only briefly, I sense a strong ally in you. Will you lend me your sword when the time comes?
She uses a bow.
Of course. Of that you can be certain.
Okay, 3 more to go. Let's hurry. Fast, fast, foe. Jens, what do you care? I don't care about you.
That tome is an apprentice's resource, if I'm not mistaken. Are you studying ironworking?
Better be, because these weapons are shit.
Yes, I borrowed it some time ago from the archives in the Grand Duchy of Aesfrost. I haven't had a chance to return it, what with the state of affairs being as it is.
Ian's? I can't remember the last time.
His name has a soft jade too? What's with all the soft J's?
Well, my weapons aren't going to forge themselves. But now that I've a respite from my days of sweat and flame, I thought I'd continue my studies.
You hunger for knowledge the way a fire hungers for kindling.
I'd never have become the blacksmith I am if not for what I gleaned from these tomes. If it takes a lifetime of studying and striving to forge the perfect weapon, then so be it. One day, all will know the name of Ian's, the greatest smithy the realm has ever seen.
It's not just a soft J. It sounds like Ian,
Well
but plural.
understood. Would you mind proclaiming that a little more quietly?
Yes, apologies. In my excitement, I quite forgot I was in a library.
I must say, I can't help but admire your burning ambition.
What's with all the fire puns?
While we're speaking in hushed tones, our army has been anything but quiet as of late. You forge weapons for them, yes? Might you have any insight into the matter?
I wish I did, but I have scant time for the goings-on outside my own small forge. Though, now that you mention it, my orders from the army have increased.
Could it be that they're preparing for war? As if a war could break out on the eve of our 3 nations' grand new venture.
Boy, was he wrong.
Indeed, that would be unthinkable. Aesfrost's sudden attack on Glenbrook confirmed my worst fears. And once the war started, I could forget about returning this book. But I still hope to. One day, when peace has returned to our realm.
I hope you will fight by my side till it does.
Without hesitation, my lord.
So that's why we're having no issue fighting the Aesfrosti army. It's, I guess, Ian's work for all their weapons, and his is shit. Okay, let's go to Crazy Circus Bitch.
Wow, the stars are so pretty. They're always so bright, no matter where I go.
You were in a circus, right, Piccoletta?
Yep. We performed in all kinds of places together. The people in the circus were from all over too. There were people from Glenbrook, people from Hyzant. But when the war started, the circus broke
All
up.
over, that's just 2 places.
Our circus master was from Aesfrost, and he said he had to go and fight for his country.
Okay, there's a third, but still,
And the
it's
poor
just
animals
3
were taken
places.
away. They were like my family.
Piccoletta.
But I won't give up. I'll help you in this war, and then I'll bring back my circus troupe.
I believe in you, Piccoletta. But to do that, you'll need to build up your strength. And look, it's almost time to eat.
Yay! Let's eat together again today.
Well, I do understand why she wants to get her circus back together, because in terms of combat, her character is a bit of a joke. Alright, one more and we can finally resume the storyline. Medina's turn.
By the goddess, if it isn't my savior, I am truly in your debt.
What are you doing in Glenbrook?
I remember you. I treated you at the ministry that day.
I feared it was the end, but thanks to you, I yet live.
I was not alone in treating you. And I am happy to see you well.
I hear tell the infirmary was overwhelmed that day. How fortunate the other man was Rosellen. Never have I felt more blessed to belong to the goddess's flock.
And now she hates you.
Praise be the goddess. May her blessings rain upon you.
I do not mean to pry, but was that...
Yes. It is he who survived, at the expense of the Rosellan man's life. Had we treated the Rosellan first, we might have saved them both. But I could not find the courage to disobey orders.
So instead I found the courage to completely leave and join the other country's army.
Denying medical treatment to non-believers is certainly one way for the Holy One to breed loyalty amongst Hyzant's subjects.
Be that as it may, if only I'd had the courage of my convictions. The courage to give both their lives equal weight.
It is hard for one drop to alter the current.
So it is. Nevertheless, I wish to try.
Seriously though, what the hell was that guy doing coming over to Glenbrook? We're in the middle of a war. And he's just like, oh, let me just go travel across the country to go find Medina to thank her? The fuck? Alright, but we're finally done with all these character stories. Let's actually get back to the legitimate game. Holy crap, that took so long. Oh, he is still alive. Doesn't look like he's doing too well.
Father, please open your eyes. There is so much I wish to ask you.
What's 2 plus 2?
Serenoa.
Why is the sky
I
blue?
cannot let Father hear
How do I tie my shoes?
I must be strong.
Lord Serenoa, Master Benedict, you have a visitor.
Who is it?
Lord Silvio Telliore. He wishes for an audience with Lord Serenoa.
Ugh, Telliore.
What business would the Lord of House Telliore have with me? Tell him we will be there shortly.
Yes, sir.
Every day is busier than the last.
We haven't had a moment to catch our breath.
You are doing a fine job as head of House Wolffort, Lord Serenoa. Your father would be proud if he could see you now.
I could not do it without you, Benedict. Thank you.
Ooh, we get to make a decision. Alright, so I guess we get to talk to Telliore and decide something. Let's check it out. Hopefully, the decision is whether or not to execute him for standing around at his goddamn lake house and not helping us. Why is the combat music playing for this? Are they just getting ready to kill Telliore?
In short, you wish for the 3 high houses to join hands and fight the duchy. Is that correct, Lord Silvio?
Indeed. I believe it our duty to fight. Some are frozen in fear, trembling at the mere thought of the duchy's power.
Wait a moment, wait a moment. You're not Lord Fox. You're not the one who's trying to fight. You've been scheming this entire time. What's his game here?
I feel that joining the three high houses under a single flag is the only way to unite them. My men ready themselves for war as we speak. Come to Telliore, and we can strike at Aesforst together. Prince Roland will be safe with us, of course.
That last comment right there, I have a feeling he's gonna try to take and give up Roland to Aesforst.
I wonder if Lord Landroid would agree.
I doubt House Wolffort would refuse a fight. Their devotion to the crown knows no bounds.
But of course, they reaped great rewards from the bountiful lands won during the war.
You propose reuniting the three high houses who led the Salt Iron War to its end. It is heartening to know you would once again lend us your strength.
Don't be so naive, Roland. He's trying to give you up for money. I can already see it.
All the help we can get. Though I wish we could resolve matters peacefully.
You speak as though your brother is not at fault for all this.
My bride-to-be bears no blame for the duchy's actions.
My apologies. Forgive me for my outburst. But we haven't much time. I would have your answer now.
Shall we accept Lord Silvio's proposal, my lord?
Consult the scales!
Fetch the scales, Benedict.
I knew it.
We shall decide the path together.
Lord Silvio made the journey to our domain to offer us an alliance. I wouldn't know what the others think on the matter. Well, personally, I think that Silvio is a lying little rat, so we gotta talk to everybody. Hopefully they might have some information that I don't know about, but, doesn't look like we can go anywhere to go gather information, so we're just gonna have to go talk to everybody. Hi, wifey. I want to hear your opinion. Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna... Honestly, I feel like I'm gonna reject his offer. So I'm gonna try to talk to you first. The high houses are sworn to protect the crown, yet Lord Silvio couldn't be bothered to leave Telliore when the capital was in danger. I agree.
Here's what I think.
I can't help but wonder what he's scheming, but if he wants to join forces, I see no reason to refuse him. But you don't know what he's scheming. He could be trying to betray us. I say we join forces with House Telliore. The more of us, the better, but I can see you don't quite agree, lad. Oh, yep, see? A heavy bounty weighs upon Roland's head. We do not know who we can trust now. That's definitely going to be option. What are the other two? Top one is Aesforst is no doubt watching our every move. Leaving our domain might alert them to an alliance and put us in even more danger. That's dumb. Time is of the essence right now. General Vlora is likely desperate to reclaim her honor with a rematch sooner than later. No, yeah. It's very clear that they're after Roland. No denying that, lad. There's no telling what sort of shady fellows are lurking about looking to line their pockets with the prince's demise. Even if we could trust Lord Silvio, there's no guarantee his soldiers wouldn't try to get their hands on his highness. I don't trust Silvio. In fact, this is just what Aesforst might have been hoping for with that bounty.
Tough spot.
In any case, my lord, it looks like you've got something else on your mind. Could it be that you've got some suspicions of Lord Silvio? You read my mind so goddamn well, Eredor. That is why I love you, sir. Alright, so the main option, the one that we're going to choose, probably. Lord Silvio did not leave Telliore even when our capital was taken, which makes me wonder why he would leave his safe haven now. That's a very good point. Lord Silvio left the safety of his own domain to come here, something I doubt he would have do if he feared an attack from the duchy. That's also actually a really good point. If he was truly worried for Roland's safety, I think he would suggest fortifying ourselves in Castle Wolffort than venturing to Telliore. All these are very good points, but the lock option seems like the smartest one in terms of convincing people.
Are you joking?
You meant to say it's strange for them to be acting now. after the capital's been taken. I do mean to say that, Eredor. I'll admit, it's suspicious, but I hate having to be suspicious. The 3 high houses are the pillars of Glenbrook. Yeah, but like 99% of all the royalty is just a bunch of fucking assholes who are in it for themselves. We should be working together, not wasting our time figuring out each other's intentions. What a sorry state we're in. Agreed. Indifferent? Well, at least he's, you know, neutral now. Alright, so it looks like the other two are Anna and Roland. Roland, you're too naive, sir. Let's talk to Anna first, though. We must be prepared for any who would march against us, but our forces are lacking in both number and supplies. House Telliore's motives matter not. We could even use those against them should the need arise. Yeah, I don't even want to, like, put ourselves in that situation, though, Anna. You can just stealth in and go steal their supplies. Lord Serenoa, I believe we must use every tool available to us if it were to arrive. But what if the tool is like a rat trap, and using the tool just puts your finger on the pressure thing to snap back at you? That's not a very good tool to use. We do not know why Aesforst invaded Glenbrook. I think it's best we be cautious and not rush into an alliance. We would leave ourselves vulnerable by venturing outside of our domain, which she probably does not have much sympathy for, and I don't have the lock option on this one, sadly. Well, I feel like she's not going to have a lot of sympathy about venturing outside, so let's go with the top option.
Perhaps.
Indeed, we do not yet know who fights under the Duchy's banner. The alliance may be a ruse by Lord Silvio to capture Prince Roland. Perhaps I should rethink our best course of action. Okay. And our gullible prince over here.
Serenoa.
Say I have no doubts about Lord Silvio would be a lie. Even so, we're in a sore need of allies. If the 3 high houses stand together, we may be able to turn the tides of war in our favor. You are too naive, sir. I believe his offer would be one worth considering, but if you have any reservations on the matter, I would hear them. Okay, cool. We got the locked option on him. So the locked option, let's read that first. Lord Silvio is a man loyal only to himself and one of unfavorable repute with his people. I advise you not put too much faith in him. That's just shit talking, and I love it. Claiming victory in our last battle was no easy feat, and our soldiers have suffered for it. Must we consider taking to the field again too soon? Meh. There are people out there who will stop at nothing to see you dead. I think it's unwise to leave the domain at this time. Yeah, no, we're gonna talk shit. Trust me, friend. I know Lord Silvio to be unworthy of our faith. He cowered in Telliore as the Aesforst army laid siege to the Whiteholm Castle. But to think the people distrust him, it proves to me that our judgment was correct. I care not for whatever Lord Silvio may or may not be plotting. If he intends to use us, I say we use him in kind. Alright, so I'm not even going to try to convince the other ones. Let's just consult the scales.
It is time to cast our votes. Do we accept House Telliore's proposal, or go our own way?
We go our own way.
Approach the scales of conviction with your token at the ready.
Can we also throw an extra coin in to execute him? So everybody's putting their thing at the top. How do we actually decide which one's which?
Forgive me, lad.
Ah, it's fine, Eredor. Everybody else agreed with me. We never claimed you were smart. You're just our brute.
The scales of conviction will illuminate the path we've chosen.
Everybody but Eredor, but nobody ever claimed he was smart.
The way forward is decided. We deny House Telliore's proposal and weather this fight alone.
I mean, we don't have to do it alone, Serenoa. We could get Lord Falks.
Are you mad? You would stand idly by while our kingdom is in grave danger.
This is the path we have chosen. I hope you understand.
I do not. You must reconsider. Or else House Telliore too will face Aesfrost's wrath.
And why would that be our concern? We are in no condition to fight, Lord Silvio. It is as simple as that.
Then I pray something more than death awaits us both.
Yeah, we just hope it awaits you.
Lord Silvio of Telliore offers the solitary House Wolffort an ally, and a place of protection for Roland. But Serenoa chooses to walk his own path, even if he must do so alone. Silvio leaves with a disquieting look in his eyes.
Yeah, because we just thwarted his plan to get the bounty on Roland's head.
No! Spare me! I beg you!
That's enough, Rufus.
Thwomp him in the head again. Thwomp him in the head. Oh.
You call these men soldiers, Silvio? They haven't got any spine.
Or a giant club.
Save your anger for House Wolffort. We will strike at their castle soon enough.
Ha! Sounds like they saw straight through your stupid plan.
Indeed we did.
What could a lowly bounty hunter know of a lord's struggles? Without Roland, my house is doomed. They call you Heroes Bane, right? That is all you need do.
And do it I shall. The only one you need alive is the prince, right?
Alright, well, they kind of ruined everything that Silvio was going to do. I was hoping to kind of, like, have some sort of cutscene and a big fight with him before they spoiled the fact that he was trying to kill us, even though it was highly implied. Well, that's alright. Well, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Sadly, still no more combat, but at least we got to do a decision this time around. So, as always, thank you guys so very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and goodbye.